Tombstone was a fun stop, even though a tourist trap.
At the stop sign, turn left onto West Davis Road.
Will do. I hope it's a better road. Okay, nobody coming? Let's do it. You know, that is the nice thing about taking the back roads is there's just not a whole lot of traffic. And granted, the traffic on it is probably local traffic, and they'd rather not see me lumbering along somewhere and going, well, I do the speed limit. Sometimes I even do 5 over the speed limit, you know? But I'm still a big brick going down the road. So, people don't like that. Everybody's in such a hurry. I don't know. You don't get to see a thing when you're in that big of a hurry. Oh, feels like this road's in better shape. Yay! Shake my whole house apart. I'm sure you heard it. Alright, so 55 alive, which is my favorite speed to go when I'm driving from A to B. And that's what we're doing today. You get to look around and see things. Once in a while you'll see like a hawk on a pole or a bird fly across. You can see more at 55 than you can at 70, let me tell you. Alright, let's do this. We are now, what? Oh, I don't know. I think to say 18 miles to the next turn. Enjoy the ride. Just passed a winery out here in the middle of nowhere. Did say there was a tasting room, but you know, I don't really know squat about wine. Red, white, pink. That's what I know about wine. Besides, if I was to even taste a little wine on my sadly empty stomach, I would be drunk and not go anywhere. And yeah, that's always a problem for me on travel days is I don't want to take the time in the morning to eat. And so sadly, by the time I finally get to my destination, which by the way should be before 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I am hungry. I'm even bloody hungry. Okay, what do we got here? We got some curdy wordies coming up. And slow down a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I thought we're still in the valley. Sulphur Spring Valley. What's going on with that? But, oh shit, hold on. Oh my god. Did you see that? Damn! Oh, I hate when that happens. It's just scary shit. That wind. Whitewater Draw. But, you know, I don't think I'm going to stop and do the loop road. I know Cynthia encouraged me to. Kathy encouraged me. So friends have encouraged me to drive the Whitewater Draw loop road. But you know what? With this wind today, I just want to get to camp and park. I don't want to do extra driving today.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Arizona 80 West, historic US 80.
See, I told you I had 2 names. I got somebody chomping at the bit behind me, I can tell you that. I really think I got all that much further to go. Less than 5 miles. Woo-hoo! 4 miles to Tombstone and only 29 miles to Benson. So that's not bad. I'm Birdcage Theater, and I understand that's an interesting sight to see.
In half a mile, turn left onto South 3rd Street.
They have a Wizard's Workshop. Ooh, a jewelry store. Look out. Danger, danger. Ooh, cool buildings. Yeah, well, I've heard that a lot of this town has been rebuilt, but they probably tried to stick as historic as they could. Okay, 6th Street. Almost there. 5th.
Turn left onto South 3rd Street.
Turn left onto South 3rd Street. I think that's this. Oh, cool. There's a trolley you can ride through town on. Oh my gosh, what do we got here? Oh, that's not where I want to
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Okay, in 1,000 feet, my destination will be on the left. No idea. I thought it was a big parking lot for RVers, so I'm not sure. I can follow these RVers in front of me. Oh, I just saw one of those weird cars. Do I see anybody coming? No? I guess I'm going to follow these RVers. They probably know where they're going. Because I think we just are being a big parking lot here that's like, you know, next to town. Is this the one? Or am I going further? Watch for stagecoaches. Ah, parking. There you go. Ah, yes. I see people parking here. I do. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. I see. Alright, that's cool. Wow, there's like nobody here. Okay. I think I'm back into 11. Yeah, let me go back into 11 here. Much. I think that's gonna work. The door will be by the bush. I think so. Let me see. That's looking pretty darn good, you know? First of all, it's cash only, which is go right by me. There's your arena thing. We do that. Ah, come here, you. Let me get the envelope out of there. How about one that's I can read? Maybe. It's hard to do this one-handed. Okay, there you go. Shootout. I'm going to take two because I don't know what I'm doing yet. And that's the drop box. All right. And what does it say here? Pay in the drop box. We're going to do that. Shootout. Home of the Shootout Arena. Best of the West. Private parking for paid guests only. Overnight parking $10. No parallel parking in the middle. Please park pointing north-south. I think I did that. And do not block others. And then use the envelopes. All right, cool. So let's start off with just a couple nights and take it from there. This is one heck of a spider web that's been here for a while. I'm not even sure you can see it. But I think it's been traveling with me for a while. I guess I have a new roommate. Well, I won't charge him rent anyway, and wish him well. Alright, it's got to be the courthouse, right? We're almost here to the main drag. I think the last show ended about 30 minutes ago, and it kind of looks like they roll up the sidewalks. Everything closes up here about 4:30. So it's a good time for me to walk the streets and check out the lighting for later. All right, we are approaching the courthouse, which sadly is closed. I mean, it's a beautiful building. Probably doing a lot of work on it right now. But, in fact, there's a worker right here, but it's closed and scheduled to be open. Oh yeah, here you got to get watch. You can ride a trolley. Cool. Okay, we're walking up past some more of the old adobe buildings here. Isn't that a beautiful walk? Coming into the shade here and the flowers. Presumably built in 1881 with adobe. So that means they're like 3-foot walls. And very cool rigs on the outside as well. Okay, we have cutesy little houses on the other side of the street. And this here, well, it says Wyatt's Hotel. But, oh, well, guess what? Wyatt's not home. This is the Four Deuces Saloon. We're in the Chinese section of town, so this is Uptown. And, you know, the Chinese played a big role in a lot of Western towns, but they weren't well accepted. And I was talking to somebody yesterday who said, underneath here, there's like gobs and gobs, of course, of tunnels from all the mining. And, you know, that's probably where the Chinese hung out. All right, I think we're up to the street I want here. Allen Street. And they have the OK Corral over here. You can stay in. How fun. I guess you could probably stay in them. It's cool. Really nice is that they've blocked traffic off on these roads, and you've got stagecoaches and trolleys instead. I wonder if you can see that cowboy walking down the street. A lot to see here, but this is one of the places I want to go into, okay? The old time photos. Okay, I want to see about maybe getting a photo done after lunch. It's very cool. See all the cool stuff you can do here. Fun. All right, point it at me. I'm dancing. Sometimes there's a change in the sea. Sometimes there's a change in my own true love. And the rain change. I'll be rolling in. Right, well, we're rolling out of Tombstone. A couple of days was plenty here.
Knew I wouldn't stay long because Saturday was Ed Schifflin Day with a donkey dash race that ends at the arena campground. No thanks to that donkey dust.
Next stop, Benson.
Thanks for coming along. Please stay with me for a little oops to my next camp.